Herbwise, a wise path to family wellness.
It's a pleasure, another beautiful Saturday, and I welcome you to another brand new edition of your program, our program, Herbwise, the pathway to family wellness on your award-winning station, WAPTV, and it's a pleasure being with you. I know many of you will be expecting my usual salutation, which is Shabbat Shalom, meaning have a peaceful Saturday. You know, that's the meaning of Shabbat Shalom. Today, we want to talk on some very important issues. My guest on the program today is a special Nigerian. When I'm talking about special Nigerians, I'm talking about people who are really flying the flag of this nation internationally in herbal medicine. He has been on this program once, but because people are saying we should bring him back, like you are saying bring back our guest, so you say bring him back. Today we want to talk about that very powerful energizer, blood purifier, powerful antioxidant, which you all know. You go to so many pharmacies, you see there. We are proud for once that herbal medicine is making such strides. This product has collected so many awards. So and I'm sure my guest today is an evergreen face which we never be tired of seeing. My guest today is a known face, especially when you are talking about herbal medicine in Nigeria. For starters, it's an Otumba. Otumba Adejuwon Olajuwon Okubeno is known as, many of us call him Mr. Jobelyn. We call him Mr. Jobelyn because Jobelyn has been a product that has had national and international recognition in this country. When you go to your pharmacy. I have known Jobelyn since it started, when we were dispensing it, giving it to people for trial, you know, and it has been performing wonders since then. And I think that is good news because I have seen instances in which somebody who was paper white was giving Jobelyn only for his PVC to just pick up at a very short, you know. And ever since, Jobelyn has been winning awards, accolades, and so on and so forth. So it is my pleasure again to welcome to the studio Otumba Olajuwon Okubeno, the managing director of Forever Living. I always forget the name of your company.
Health Forever Products
Forever.
Limited.
You are welcome to the program, sir. So that is Otumba himself. Most of you are seeing his face. But I know his product is popular than his face, you know. So, Daddy, I know you have said this at so many forums or many fora about how you came about Jobelyn, but in a nutshell, can you also let the viewers know that you didn't just come into this business simply because some people are going to herbal medicine, but you went there circumstantially, and today it has been a household name. So just tell us how the journey started in a nutshell.
Thank you, Dr. Adewale. I will always continue to repeat this story because, I mean, the starting point is very, very important. For a start, I was a teacher, I became an accountant, then I became a management consultant, and I led the profession to go into full-scale farming. And it was from there that I found myself becoming a herbalist. It was circumstantial, as Dr. Adewale has said. It was also divine. It was accidental because I succeeded an assassination attempt, and in an attempt to unravel the mystery behind the assassination attempt, I came across an elderly person who was using a single herb made from sorghum bicolor to cure everything.
Daddy, what is sorghum bicolor in Yoruba?
Ekpuroporo okababa.
Please pardon me, our viewers, because somebody from the north called me the other time that all these things we should spill it out in outside.
They call it dawa, in the Hausas call it dawa.
Thank you for rescuing me from that.
I mean,
so go ahead, sir.
The Yorubas, we call it ekpuroporo. And you see, the thing was so, I mean, I'm referring to the year 1994.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a witness to somebody who used a single herb to take care of sickle-cell anemia, diabetes, hypertension, stroke, cancer.
A single herb.
A single herb. And then I was just wondering how it could have been possible. I mean, the concept of Gbogbo that is cured in Yoruba is always being attacked by scientists that how can a single herb be curing everything? But my being a witness was the thing that actually convinced me, because in the process of my interacting with this man, I found out that there was a professor of a university teaching hospital who had leukemia, and he was at the terminal stage.
Leukemia, we mean?
Leukemia is cancer of the blood.
Yes, I want you to explain so that our viewers can understand us.
It is a very, very bad type of cancer, and it causes a lot of pain, discomfort, and so on and so forth, particularly when it gets to the terminal stage. So this man was attending the clinic, and within 3 months, he was completely cured. I was a witness to it. And then, from all over the country, people were coming to this man, whether you have arthritis, or diabetes, or hypertension, or stroke. And he was cooking it on the fire, you know, extracting it, putting the herbs on the, you know, in the pot, and cooking it.
Dispensing it.
And dispensing it to people. So that was what attracted me. And I'm always a curious person. I mean, I wasn't looking at it from the business point of view when I mean, at this time. It was curiosity to be able to prove, I mean, confirm whether it is true that a single herb can do all this. So I even confronted this man, and I asked him, I said, look, do you call incantation on this herb when you prepare it for it to do everything? Or you say special prayers? He said, no, none of all those. That this was something that originated from God. That this was the plant that was growing around the river where God created human beings. And as a result, that plant has the affinity and connection from divine origin. And that was why. But that wasn't, satisfactory enough to me, because, I mean, that could be superstitious or whatever. And that was how I determined that I was going to investigate scientifically. And I thank God today that after 20 years, I now came to the conclusion, I found out how and why a single herb was doing everything, and it could be regarded as a cure-all.
Now, Daddy, I want to stop you there. Are you now telling Nigerians that it's only this bipolar, I forgot the name now.
Sorghum bicolor.
Sorghum bicolor. Is it only the thing that is in Jobelyn that is making it to perform those wonders? I'm not saying you should reveal your trade secret, but what are other things so that people who are medically minded can at least follow us? What are other things that you say that are added to it? Very good.
I can assure you that it is only sorghum bicolor that is in Jobelyn. No, but there are thousands, hundreds of sorghum species.
I see.
Now, there is the medicinal sorghum. But even then, this medicinal sorghum is not, I mean, you just go, if you just go to the market and buy it, it won't work. There's a special way by which it is processed. This was the secret that was being held by our forefathers for centuries. In Yoruba land, I mean, people still use it in Porokoro or Kababa.
Yes.
You know, they cook it and then they use it for so many things. But then, there's a special way of processing it, and then you will get result. And I want to tell you one thing to convince the scientists who may be doubting that maybe there are secrets. There are hundreds, or well, maybe not hundreds, maybe scores of clinical trials, clinical studies that have been done on sorghum, the seed, and also the leaf sheath, you know, which we call purupuru or kababa. And they contain the highest level of what you know as antioxidants. And they have the highest level of polyphenols, bioflavonoids, and compounds that are unique. So it's not a question of saying, okay, maybe these people, they are just mixing something secret to this thing. There are scientific publications, peer-reviewed journals, can't be less than 200. If you go to the internet, just Google sorghum bicolor as an antioxidant, as anti-inflammatory, as an immune booster, and Google will give you a lot of articles that have been published. So, I mean, I believe that I've been able to.
Yes.
It is not. There's no secret, or I mean, it's not an occultic something or something. But then, secret of processing it, and I can assure you of one thing. Sorghum bicolor as a plant, it protects itself. There are scientific publications about that. When it is growing in the forest like this, there is no grass cutter that can touch the roots. It will just die. And there is no insect that can
touch the leaves.
It won't survive. The plant itself
has immunity.
It has immunity
Natural
of
immunity.
its own. It protects itself. So, I mean, I've spent almost 20 years investigating this, and I've now come to the realization and conclusion, or have come to an understanding why this product or this particular herb is like a cure-all. One, it is the most powerful natural antioxidant in the whole world.
In the whole world, sir?
In the whole world. In America, the most powerful natural antioxidant is called acai berry.
Yes.
Jobelyn is more than three times powerful than acai berry. Now, with the research work that we have done, we've not only ascertained that this product is the most powerful natural antioxidant, we've also investigated that it has what we call anti-inflammatory properties.
Let me cut you short. We have our first caller from Benue. Emmanuel from Benue. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning, sir.
How is Benue today?
We thank God, everything are doing fine.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. What about these Agatu people? I hope you people are not having issues again with the Fulanis.
Our Senate President Denmark and the government security agency, they are on top of the situation.
Very good. I'm happy to hear that. Please make your contribution.
I'm hearing the name of sorghum herb for the first time. And the way and the explanation so far, I'm very satisfied.
Thank God that you are satisfied. But, you can see that Baba is sounding very much like a scientist, even though he trained as an accountant. Is that not amazing?
It's very, very amazing.
Yeah, so are you telling me you don't have Jobelyn in Benue? Is that what you are saying? Is that what you are telling me?
The what?
Jobelyn, you don't have it in Benue.
I have never seen the product.
You have never seen it?
No, then the sorghum, that sorghum herb.
No, I'm not talking of sorghum. I'm talking of Jobelyn.
No, I didn't know it.
Well, before the end of the program, Daddy will tell you where you can get it in Benue, and he is going to release his contact for you so that you can get the necessary contact to get it. I'm sure we have an agent who says Jobelyn in Makurdi. I'm very, very sure of that. You know.
Okay.
So please stay tuned. Thank you. Yes, Otumba. What is baffling me? I've just spelled it out. You are sounding so scientific, as if you're a professor of medicine and you did accounting. If I had not known you now, I would have been wondering that what is this Baba? Is he deceiving me? But I know you. I know everything about you. You have been a father figure to so many of us. You know. So this is your packaging, sir. Each time I touch a pack of Jobelyn, I always wonder: will you tell Nigerians that this packaging is done here, or you have somebody who does it from abroad and brings it here?
No, it is.
Is it packaged here in
No,
Nigeria?
you know, this packaging has gone through metamorphosis through various stages. We started, I mean, like a crude, herbalist.
I'm aware, sir.
To start with, we went to Ojota and bought the small jars that contain 30 capsules, and we prepared a local label, and we put it around it. You know, but what helped us was that the product was working. But eventually, as we were developing, we decided that we have to improve this packaging. Because, I mean, I was living close to a pharmacist. And at the initial stage of development of this product, he told me that, look, your packaging is very, very important. If you put sand inside a good packaging, people will be interested to see what.
I think that's the message. And that is what many of our herbal practitioners should realize.
Yes.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, we kept on improving and improving and improving, evolving until we got to this. In fact, there is a pharmacy in Ikeja. He stocked sells Jobelyn.
We have our second caller from Kogi. Fatima from Kogi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How is Kogi today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, please make your contribution.
I want to ask questions
From Otumba.
Good afternoon.
Yes, he's here.
Thank you, sir.
Ask your question.
I want to ask questions. How can we get this herbal medicine from Kogi? Yes.
They want to know how they can get it.
We have it in most of the pharmacy shops. If you go into any of the big pharmacy shops, you are likely to get it. But if you have any problem getting it, if you call us, we have an arrangement whereby we give you our account number, you pay money into it, and then we collect your address.
Then you send it by courier.
By courier, and within 3 to 5 working days, wherever you may be in Nigeria, it will reach you.
Okay, that's nice. And as a matter of fact, before the end of this program, Otumba will release all his contacts so that you can get one-on-one with him and you can ask so many questions. We will go on a short break. When we come back, please don't forget to be calling us. We want to perform an experiment, especially those of you who many doctors would have condemned. You need to take blood. You need to take blood. Is there an alternative? We are going to show that when we come back after this time out. So keep watching.
The father of medicine, Hippocrates, said, "Let food be your medicine, and let your medicine be from your food to maintain wellness." Certainly, most of our local and continental meals, vegetables, salads, and fruits do not have all the essential nutrients your body requires for a healthy life. Other nutrients like dietary fiber, selenium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, vitamins, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, iron, zinc, copper, phosphorus, and so on, which may be missing from your meals, are available in Jobelyn. Jobelyn, rich in phytonutrients and antioxidants, is made from sorghum bicolor, locally known as okababa. Daily intake of 1 or 2 capsules of Jobelyn at every meal will boost your immune system, normalize your blood, energize your body, and promote your wellness. Jobelyn is manufactured by Health Forever Product Limited, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria.